everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Leo. Please keep in mind, it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs, and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now, when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll get the key theme of the week using the Quantum Oracle. We'll then get some divine guidance using the Moonology, and then some healing messages using the healing mantra. When it comes to the tarot, I'll be pulling from the Intuitive and clarifying with the Waite deck. So, Leo, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 1st to the 7th of February 2021. So just when I'm shuffling your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Also, I am now streaming on Twitch, so follow me there to check out the live tarot readings and also live discussions that I'll be hosting there. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that in the description box below. Okay, so the card you got from the Quantum Oracle, Leo, is Dark Thoughts. Okay, a bit intense, yeah. I feel like you are navigating something very difficult at this time. And as such, it's kind of brought more than just a grey cloud over your head, more like a storm over your head, actually. But what I do want to say is that the clouds will part ways soon, okay? That there will be a dawn again after a difficult period of time. You may be going through something very challenging, very painful, okay? That's fine. Allow yourself to have these thoughts, but don't harbor them, okay? It's important that you just let them pass, because there is a brighter day on the horizon. I can tell you that now, okay? So it's important that you don't allow these thoughts to fester in your mind, okay? So let's continue and see what advice the Moonology deck has for us. Or should I say for you, seeing as I'm relaying this message to you, but let's see what the divine guidance is here. So what is it that Leo needs to know at this time? What is it that Leo needs to know that can help them through this difficult period? What is it that Leo needs to know? Yes, see, perfect. So the card you have is conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse, okay? So there might have been something that was triggered around the time of the full moon eclipse, right? At the end of last year. And I feel like it's kind of set off a whole series of events, okay? There might have been a bit of a chain reaction here. But I feel like whatever the situation is that's been very difficult, there was like a rude awakening, or, you know, that just kind of showed certain things that were playing out in secret that are now very much in, you know, full view. I feel like it's coming to an end, okay? Either way, you're going to have some kind of closure. There's going to be a conclusion to this particular situation, so you can start healing and moving on from this, okay? So that's good. Like I said, the dawn is coming, Leo, I promise you. I know it's not easy, especially if the previous week's reading resonates with you. You know, I understand that's a lot to process. If you haven't watched that, I do highly recommend checking that out if this resonates with you so far, okay? Because I think that may be related to why you're feeling this way, all right? So let's go into the healing mantra now and see what messages of healing support that we can give you at this time. So what messages of healing support can we give Leo? What is the mantra for Leo that can help them through this difficult time? Okay, there we go. This is perfect as well. Balancing the brain, right? That's very, very important because of the dark thoughts, because of the overthinking. And the mantra is, I can be and do all at once. I can be and do all at once. That's very important, okay? Because yeah, you're gonna have your ups, you're gonna have downs. It's important that you allow yourself to feel whatever you feel, okay? Your feelings are valid. So don't harbor them, don't harbor these dark thoughts. Just allow yourself to feel it, to think it, and let it go, because there's not only just negativity, right? There are things to be grateful for, there is positivity, but you won't experience that if you're harboring all these really heavy negative emotions and thoughts, okay? So that's why it's important that you do bring a sense of balance into the equation. Okay, amazing. So let's go into the tarot and see what we can find out for you here. See if we can shed a bit more light on the situation, or at least give you some guidance, right, that can help you. Ooh, okay. Oh, blimey. The way the cards came out then was madness. Okay. So yeah, the divine definitely have some messages they want to relate to you at this time, Leo. That's important for you to know. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, first card out is Ace of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Truth, clarity, right? Clear vision, right? Clear thought. That's why it's important that, again, you don't harbor these thoughts. Allow them to pass and slide through, because your perception is going to be somewhat skewed based on how you're feeling, right? So it's important that you just allow those thoughts to pass, because truth is coming into the situation, you know, that crystal clear clarity is coming in for you, so that this can be resolved one way or the other. So don't worry, okay? It's important that you try and keep a balanced perspective, right? Regardless of the situation and how you're feeling. Next card out is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like you haven't even had an opportunity to kind of process this, let alone release it, okay? Because it's been a lot. There's a lot happening all at once. But I feel like, yeah, the information you need definitely is coming in, so that you can, you know, go off, process it, you know, do the shadow work, and bring about, you know, some closure for yourself, right? But the situation, whatever it is that you've been experiencing, is coming to an end. Next card out is Six of Wands in reverse. So fire energy, your energy, along with Sagittarius and Aries, right? Yeah, it's important to know that while it may seem like there's not much positive to focus on right now, that, you know, you're not going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, oh my gosh, at the end of the tunnel, that's not the case, okay? That's why it's important that you don't allow how you're feeling and these thoughts to skew your perspective, okay? Because that's just simply not true, all right? Next card out is Page of Swords in reverse, okay? More air energy. I feel like, to be honest, Leo, you're in need of taking a new approach, as I said. Change your perspective, change your approach to the situation, okay? Because I feel like you're trying to stop yourself from having these thoughts, right? And just put on a brave face, but that's not what's going to help you. You need to allow yourself to have them and just not give power to them, essentially. Allow it to pass, you know, and just keep in perspective. Remind yourself that what you're feeling is valid, but what you're, you know, that little negative voice in the back of your head is saying to you isn't reflective of the true reality, okay? So keeping that in mind is going to be very important, because the next card as well is the Devil, okay? Capricorn energy. That's that little voice in your head that's trying to make you feel like you're trapped in the situation, that you're stuck, that there's no progress, that there's nothing good in the world, okay? But it's not true. It's illusionary. It's deceptive. It's a lie, okay? This is the truth. This is the lie. So don't feed the lie, essentially. And then the last card out is the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah. It's like, it's difficult. I understand it's difficult balancing your heart and your mind a lot of the time, especially when, you know, whatever the situation is weighing heavily on both, okay? So I do understand that, but that's why it's important that you take time out to really tap into how you're truly feeling, what you're truly thinking about the situation, why you feel and think what you are, and just try and focus on the breath, bring a sense of peace back into the equation, right? don't give yourself too much to do, okay? If you've got a lot of tasks, you may need to put certain things on hold because you just don't have the headspace or the energy, okay? So it's important that you don't overwhelm yourself with physical tasks at this time, okay? So, yeah, let's go into the clarifications then, see what else we can find out for you. But I get it, I can feel it, Leo. The situation is weighing heavy on you in mind and heart, right? But this is going to come to an end, okay? It is, we can see that. So, yeah, okay, good. So yeah, please don't let it overwhelm you too much. I know that's easier said than done, but it is changing, okay? It really is. You're not going to be in this place for very long. Yeah. So it's important that you don't self-sabotage, you know, when things are about to be wrapped up for you. Okay. So clarifying the Ace of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, okay? Awesome. You see what I mean? And you have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so your energy here. I feel like, yeah, you're assuming the worst. You're expecting to receive some terrible news. But the reality is that there is a lot to be thankful for. Like I said, there is truth coming in. There's positivity. There's unconditional love. There's a lot of goodness coming into your situation, okay? That's going to help shift your perspective on this. It's going to help turn things around for you, okay? So you feel more empowered, so you feel more positive, and like, you know, there is a point to going about your life, right? Essentially. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in reverse, you have the Five of Wands, your energy, fire energy, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, like I said, there is a sense of clarity that's coming in, and I feel like on some level you may feel like you're constantly having to be the one that makes things right, and you're tired of it. You're growing weary of this, right? Because you find yourself at the same crossroads, the same junction, but you're being asked to change your perspective on this. That perhaps you're not the one that's meant to bring about a sense of closure in the situation, that maybe that's being brought in on its own, right? That all you need to do is keep your head, not to be pulled into these conflicts, right, with whoever, and just focus on what you need to do to really process and release the situation, okay? I don't feel like you have to do much of anything in terms of like communication or like mediation or anything like that. It's just literally a shift in perspective. But I feel like you're doing that. You're getting that clarity for sure. Clarifying the Six of Wands in reverse, you have the Six of Wands in reverse again, and then the Five of Swords. Yeah, this definitely, you know, like I said, this is like self-sabotatory energy right here, you know, confirmed in this reading. Yeah, don't allow anyone else's energy to influence yours either. That's the advice I'd give you here. Excuse me. Yeah, don't allow anyone else's energy or, you know, deceptive nature to get you in that same space, okay? It's not worth it. I feel like this is mostly just, you know, again, that little voice in the back of your head, like, oh, but things are never getting better. They never get better. Things only get worse, you know. Don't feed that, okay? Don't feed that little voice, because it's not true, okay? That's why you have that balancing the brain energy there. Because you are empowered, you are strong, you are a creator being, you are manifesting positivity, right? As long as you stay in that vibration. So it's important that you don't let your shadow aspect pull you into a low vibration, okay? Because this is changing. We can see that clearly. This is coming to an end, whatever this difficult situation is. Clarifying the Page of Swords, you have the King of Cups, so water energy. I associate this with Scorpio. And the Devil again, so Capricorn energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn and have it in your chart. But yeah, I feel like, like I said, new perspective, new approach is needed. Emotionally grounding yourself is important. I feel like emotionally, you're not doing bad, to be honest. It's the mindset that's sabotaging you, really. So it's saying, listen, you know, keep grounding your emotions, allow yourself to feel it, right? But know that it's just a reflection of the situation you've been navigating, okay? So don't give so much power over to your fears, to your anger, to, you know, the negativity, okay? Because that will keep you trapped there. Because like I said, there is a dawn coming. So it's important that you do keep that in mind. I feel like a lot of this is just repeating the same message, but there you go. Clarifying the devil here, 6 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is what I was saying. I don't feel like you need to take any specific action. It's like you don't need to, by doing this by force, it's not necessary, okay? The universe is kind of working this out on your behalf. It's like you feel like things are imbalanced, that it's unfair, that things need to be brought into balance, and it's like you're making these demands, or like you're like, I'm going to take action, I'm going to make this happen, and that's going to sort the situation out because it's only fair, it's only just, I'm going to go and get what's mine. You know, you don't need to do that. It's being worked out for you behind the scenes. That's what you're not realizing, okay? And that's why this keeps coming up, and that's why it's here. It's like all you need to do is stabilize yourself, mind, body, and spirit. The rest is being worked out on your behalf at this point. And then finally clarifying the 2 of Pentacles, you have the 4 of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, so that is Capricorn energy again. Okay, some of you definitely got Capricorn in your chart or dealing with one. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So that's it. It's saying don't give yourself too much to do because you need time out to recuperate. You need time to balance your energy because I feel like this situation has knocked you back a bit, to be honest. And I feel like, yeah, you may have been dealing with some very difficult people that are not playing fair, right? And that's what gets you riled up and wanting to take action. But the best thing you can do is conserve your energy, you know your worth, know that actually, yes, you have a lot to give, but if they're not meeting you halfway, then just let it go, okay? Because the situation is being brought to an end anyway. There is closure coming for you, okay? So just release it, essentially, all right? So Leo, you'll know what this situation is if this applies to you. I know it was a bit more general, and I'm guessing that's because it's going to be very different for each person. So I really hope that does help. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget the notifications bell. And honestly, just look after yourself at this point, you know, and like I said, don't give in too much of your energy, your focus and attention to these negative thoughts. Because I feel like that's really going to shift soon. As long as you don't harbor it, you just let yourself feel it and release it, okay? So sending you guys lots of love, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.